Guess what time it is? It's time for Vinyl Finds of July 2025. Hello friends, hello vinyl community, hello anybody who watches this channel. Thank you for your continued support. You're pretty awesome. Which, I'm a lucky person. I have a lot of really wonderful people in my life, and I've been really lucky and privileged to know people for a really long time. I have friends that I have known my entire life. Y'all have seen Shane. I have known Shane for 38 years or something, like 36 years, something, a really long freaking time. I met my best friend when she was 5. I knew her for 33 years when she passed away. I'm a lucky guy, and I'm lucky that I'm able to keep these friendships. And sometimes things happen and you have arguments and you fight, but the love's always there. So so I just been reflecting a lot and really thinking about my life and thinking about the things that I should be grateful for. And the main thing that I am grateful for is my relationships, my friendships, my family, my dog. Really grateful for her, and of course my beautiful vinyl collection. How could I not be grateful for that? It's something, it is a labor of love. And if you collect vinyl, which I know most of you do that watch this channel, you have to really love it, because move with it. That shows love right there, because ooh, that's fun. When you have over 2,000 albums, it's not an easy task to move. So let's just get right into. This is a very small haul that I got for July. I have said this every single month, and then I show you 40 records that I bought that I've been really trying to cut down. Couple pre-orders that I purchased with gift cards. Have some gifts that were sent to me or given to me. And first, this is Jason gave this to me. This is Johnny Nash. I Can See Clearly Now. So I thought somebody else saying I Can See Clearly Now. I didn't realize it was Johnny Nash. I owned no Johnny Nash. This is a bunch of covers. You got Steer It Up, Little Darling. Oh, I like that You Poured Sugar on Me. That one's good. It's not Pour Some Sugar on Me like the Dead Leopard, but let's see. I thought there was like a Beatles song on here. Maybe not. I don't know. We're All Alike. Coma, Coma. How Good It Is. I mean, there's some moments of this that's kind of cheesy, but this is great. It's on the Yellow Epic label, and there he is in all his glory in the back there. Thank you, Johnny Nash, and thank you, Jason, for this wonderful record. Speaking of relationships, you know, I met my first boyfriend in '94, and then we started dating in '95. And, you know, we've had our ups and downs. There's been times that we have loved each other very much, times that we disliked each other very much, but have always managed to get back into each other's lives. And recently we were able to kind of just push that bullshit aside and be like, you know what, we had a good, I mean, there were moments that were bad, but that's typical in relationships. But so many wonderful memories and so many very important moments in my life that was spent with him. And I just can't, you know, I still love the guy. Like, he was my first love. I'm gonna always love him. So I'm really grateful for his friendship, and really grateful that he was so kind to send me a couple records this month. The first one, he is a huge fan. That is one of the things that if I, many years later, I see her, I hear her, and I think of him. So first off, Trenton, thank you so much for sending these to me. They're so special because of what they mean to you and to us as our friendship, and and our past together. So he sent me this beautiful copy. This is a reissue of Reba's Rumor Has It. What year did this record come out? I really should have done some homework. This is a 2020 reissue, and it tells me nowhere on here. Does the label tell me? I mean, this is the one with Fancy on it. Look at this beautiful orange. Isn't that delightful? I love it so much. It looks so beautiful on the turntable too. Here, let's just look to get a nice, it's a kind of an opaque orange, but just look at how beautiful that is. So yeah, this is the one with Fancy. The digital and CD version had a dance remix of Fancy on it, as well as a live version from the Ryman. This has that live version on it. I kind of wish it had that dance mix because it's really great. But this is one of his favorite albums of hers. And so that's what makes it so special, is that this was such an important record to him. And so it's important to me because, you know, he was kind of surprised that I didn't have any Reba, and remedied that for me. So thank you so much, Trenton. I really appreciate it. This is a great album. Rumor Has It, the title track is fantastic. That's All She Wrote is another great one. You know, I mean, Fancy is what kind of really made her, like, people are like, oh yeah, this is great. And her version of it is, her version of it is really great. But the Bobby Gentry, right? It's Bobby Gentry, right? Who does the original. I mean, that's kind of where it's at for me, but Reba definitely did a valid effort on it. So look at her back there, looking so gorgeous. Waiting for the Deal to Go Down, Climb That Mountain High. This is a really great album, and I am so thankful to have it in my collection, and I'm so thankful for you, Trenton, for being in my life and being my friend, and all the wonderful memories, good and bad, that we've had together. So then, a few weeks later, this showed up, and I didn't know that I had a package at first, and then when I realized I did, when I was reminded, I checked and I was like, but I knew immediately the story behind this. We saw this movie in the theater together. He was working at a movie the movie theater at the time, and so we got to see a lot of movies for free that were out at that time. This was one of them. I was a huge Disney fan at the time. I still am. I don't know that this movie's aged well, but the memories of seeing it with him, and one particular song on it. So this is the picture disc of the Pocahontas soundtrack. There you go. I think the back of this, yeah, it's the same as the back there, but beautiful. And for a picture disc, it actually sounds pretty good. But this has, you know, the big song from this movie was Color of the Wind, and it has the Vanessa Williams version on it. And I cannot hear Color of the Wind and not think of that. That was one of his favorite songs at the time. And I hear it and it's like a time machine. I go back and I just think of like just what it meant to him. And so because of that, the song is just very special to me. And just bing, 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 go back in time. And I just can't thank you enough. And I really appreciate you thinking of me. And just thank you so much. So. Been on a kick of like old country lately. Did not have any of her. So you gotta have some Crystal Gayle in your life, right? So this is best of Crystal Gayle. This, of course, has Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue, Talking in Your Sleep. I don't think it has Just You and I with the Eddie Rabbit, but you know, it's like We Never Said Goodbye. Half the Way. Oh, Crystal Gayle. So fun. There is a song that I really, really, really love by Crystal that is not on this album. It is on her debut. And so I found a really nice copy, still in the shrink with the hype sticker. This is from 1979, 8, 7? I don't know, does it tell me on here? Well, it's got those freaking Roman numerals and I can't read that shit. Doesn't say on the record. Oh, 1975. Whew. So her debut, Crystal Gayle with her glorious hair. It's not quite past her ass here, I don't think, but Wrong Road Again. That song is so great. I think I constantly go down those wrong roads. I make bad decisions. But who doesn't, right? This is really good. This is really good, 70s country. I think Crystal didn't get a lot of what she deserved. She's quite talented. But this has a Dolly song on it called You. So great, which actually, it was a Dolly and Porter song. Dolly did write it. I swear there's a part on here in the backing vocals. It sounds like Dolly to me. She did do backing vocals for a lot of people back in the day that she was never credited for. I can't find anything to prove that she did. And a lot of it does sound like Crystal's voice being doubled, but there's one note in the chorus that I'm like, that sounds so much like Dolly. I don't know, but yeah, Wrong Road Again. You is fantastic. I'm loving you so long now. Gonna lay me down beside my memories. This is the year for Mexico. She's gonna move. She's so upset. So Crystal, look at that beautiful hype sticker. Oh, so lovely. Paid like a couple dollars for that. Got this from the same seller. I've been wanting this album for a while and I don't have any. I need to get more. I did not have any Natalie Cole in my life. And how can you not have Natalie Cole in your life? What the hell was wrong with me? So, Everlasting. I need to get some of the 70s. This was what, 87? Yeah. But this has Pink, Cadillac, spending all my money on a Saturday night. Honey, I just wonder what you're doing in the back of a pink Cadillac. Hey, hey. What was that song that was? Oh, The Urge to Merge. It also has Jumpstart My Heart. That's a good one. Everlasting was a single. It's got When I Fall in Love, which was that later also on the unforgettable Nat King Cole record that she did with Nat King Cole. And I live for your love every minute, or whatever the hell she says in it. But yeah, The Urge to Merge. What the fuck is that song? She got that urge to merge. I live for your love. Oh, Natalie Cole. Not the greatest condition. I did throw it through the ultrasonic. It sounds better than it did. Okay, this might be contender for best new album of the year for me, but I haven't listened to a lot of albums that have come out this year. This is their sophomore album. I actually think it really supersedes, is that the word I'm looking for? I think it blows their debut out of the water. Their debut was fantastic. I loved it. There's a lot of moments I love on it. I love almost this entire record. So Wet Leg, their sophomore album, Moisturizer. I hate the cover. She looks like one of those like demon exorcist, like The Grudge type character things. She loves wearing her men's underwear lately. Like almost all of the new music videos, she has this same outfit on. It's like, girl, do you own any other clothes? But oh my God, is this so good. The first single off of this was Catch These Fists. It's just got this rocking, like, it's so good. CPR might be my, well, I don't know. CPR is pretty freaking great. That might be the second. Jennifer's Body's really, Davina McCall, Pond song. There's just like, it kind of like, does it kind of have some of like the shoegazy power pop? I don't know. There's just like, that song is just incredible. incredible. Pokemon is kind of weird, but yeah, it's just so good. I was so impressed with this. I was worried. I was like, because so many, you know, new artists will release a debut that's just fantastic, and then you get garbage for their second album. I can name 10 artists right now, but I won't. But yeah, so Wet Leg with their sophomore moisturizer. They are more than Chase Lounge. On the chaise lounge, on the chaise long, all day long, on the chaise long, all the day long. Yeah, so good. Check it out if you haven't heard it. All right. I was in a Linda Ronstadt mood, was listening to some Linda. I realized I had the part 2. I didn't have part 1. So I went with my friend Matt. We went to some record stores, and I really got nothing, but I found this for like $7, and it was like, you know what? I need this. So I did get the Linda Ronstadt Greatest Hits. Now I have Volume 1 and Volume 2. This, of course, has the beat of a different drum on it, right? Oh, it tells me on the front here. Desperado, You're No Good, Long, Long Time. That song is so beautiful. Her version, well, almost all she does is covers. Tracks of My Tears, Heat Wave, When Will I Be Loved? Yeah, it does have different drum, which was the Pony, whatever, the Wild Pony Club. No, that's not Pink Pony Club, that's What's Her Head. So yeah, so now I have both of them. I have a few of her albums. I'm more into the hits with Linda, but I'm learning to appreciate her a little bit more. So good record day. We went to Rattleback, and then we went to Reckless on Belmont. So had a nice lunch, you know, good times. Here she is again. Got her greatest hits, so like this is pretty much all I need. There's one song, but look, it's Miss Mandrel, and look how lovely she is on there. This is the greatest hits from 1980. This, and look in her. You know, if you did not grow up like I did watching Barbara Mandrel and the Mandrel sisters, like, you got problems. Like, that was some entertainment. Or taintment? Yeah. Woman to Woman, Love is Thin Ice, Married but Not to Each Other, Sleeping Single in a Double Bed. And there's like a really good remix of that came out like in 2020. Now this does not have I Was Country When Country Wasn't Cool. But you know, it's okay. It's okay that it doesn't have it on there. I don't know that I need a lot of Barbara Mandrel, not to be confused with the other Barbara Streisand, but so talented. And I mean, she retired in like the late 90s or 96, 97. Like, she hasn't done anything for years. It's very rare that we see her, but so talented. She could play like 16,000 like instruments, and she just like the steel guitar and the accordion, and so freaking I really think Barbara was really underrated. Like, I think we appreciated her more in the 80s, but I think with her retiring as soon as she did and just focusing on her family and that, like, you know, people kind of unfortunately forgot about her. So great. Barbara. And this, finally, first time ever on vinyl. This is a compilation that came out in what, like 94-ish. Alison Krauss with Now That I Found You. This, of course, has still her biggest single ever, the cover of the Keith Whitley song, When You Say Nothing at All, because you say it best. When You Say Nothing at All is what closes the album out. I love Alison Krauss so much. I say this quite frequently. If you die and go to heaven and the angels are singing, you're going to hear Dolly and Allison's voices. It's just, they're out of this world, and just, especially her voice. A lot of people don't like it, but you're wrong if you don't love Allison's voice. A lot of covers. Baby, Now That I Found You. This has Teardrops Will Kiss the Morning Dew. When God Dips His Pen of Love in My Heart. Sleep On is fantastic. I love her cover of I Will, the Beatles song. I Don't Believe You Met My Baby. Dolly's also done that. So yeah, with Union Station back there, still making music with Union Station. This is just a really, really special album to me. And I had it on CD for many, many years. I had not heard it in its entirety for a very long time, and I knew it was coming out, and that's kind of why I waited to listen to it, and I just enjoyed every moment of it. So there you have it. That is my July 2025 vinyl finds. So I think some great things, but you know, no like, oh my God, you found that, you know, none of that. But I think some treasures. And overall, it was a decent month, just living life, and I hope everyone is doing fantastic, and just thank all of you for watching and supporting the channel, and leave me some comments, and maybe, oh, I'm supposed to tell you to thumbs up. Apparently that helps something with algorithm, blah, 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 whatever the hell that word is. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna say thanking you.